French toast is a beloved breakfast staple in both restaurant diners and kitchens across America. But if your only experience with French toast is ordering off a menu, I have got great news. It is so easy to cook at home. And if you've been making French toast for years, well, I'm gonna show you a couple tips that's really gonna bring it to the next level. Oh, and if you stick around to the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a secret, mind-blowing way to make French toast that you've probably never seen before. Let's get cooking. Hello and welcome to I Wanna Cook. My name is Chef Matt and this channel is all about helping you be a better cook. And yes, today we are making French toast. Now, if you are unfamiliar with French toast, it's really simple. It's just basically bread that has been dipped in an egg batter and cooked. Now, French toast is nothing new. In fact, one of the first recipes for it goes back about 2,000 years. Now, French toast is traditionally made with a white bread, but here's one of the great things about it. You can use any bread that you like. You can use wheat bread, you could use cinnamon bread, rye bread if you wanted, really anything will do. Now, if you watch this channel, you might know that I'm gluten-free. So for me, that means gluten-free French toast, and all that is using gluten-free bread. And here's another cool thing about French toast. Actually, if you use older, more stale bread, it's even better. So if you've got some bread that's maybe been just kind of hanging out in the fridge and it's kind of going dry and getting stale, that is a great candidate for French toast because as bread dries, it loses moisture. Well, guess what? When you dip it in that egg batter, that's exactly what it needs. Now, you can still use fresh bread for French toast. It's gonna work out great, but if you have bread that's a little bit older, that's gonna be even better. Now, there's a couple different ways to cook French toast. You can fry it in a griddle or you can bake it in an oven. Today, I'm gonna show you how to fry it in a griddle because that's the faster and really the easier way. As for cooking French toast, really any skillet will do. You can certainly use a pan just like this, but if you have a square or rectangular skillet like this, that's even better. That's because, well, bread is usually square, and with a skillet like this, you can just kind of line it up and have those shapes be even. Okay, to make French toast, the first thing we're gonna do is make our egg batter. And I'm just gonna use 4 eggs here. So just crack them into a dish. And there's really no rules for this. The amount of batter you make really depends on how many pieces of French toast you're gonna make. Okay, so I've cracked 4 eggs. I'm gonna add some half and half. You can also use milk or heavy cream. Now the batter is where you really get to customize your French toast. So this is just a basic batter, but before whisking it up, we'll add a couple more things. First, we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Then I have some brown sugar here, so I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of brown sugar. And this by itself would make a great batter. But if you wanna up your game and bring your French toast up to another level, well, try these things. Vanilla extract makes French toast really good and it doesn't take much. So just put maybe a drop of vanilla right in here. Cinnamon is also great. So we're just gonna put a little bit of cinnamon right in here. And if you want something really special, try adding a little bit of orange juice. You can use a juice from a fresh orange. You could use orange juice concentrate, or if you watch my last video on how to zest fruit, you could even put some zest from an orange right in this batter. Now we're just gonna whisk it up. Okay, our batter is made. Now all we have to do is dip the bread. And also, French toast is a great way to use this end of the bread. I'm half Italian, and my mom would always call this piece of the bread the gondoles. And some people like it, some people really don't like it, but wherever you stand on it, try battering it. It's gonna be a really great use for the gondoles. So we'll just kind of put this in here. And if you have bread that is older and staler, you're gonna want to let it be in the batter a little bit longer. You want it to absorb. For fresher bread like this, you really don't need that much time because if you leave it in longer, it's going to get a little more mushy. So just keep doing this and get your bread battered, and from here we will fry it up in the skillet. Pro tip, if you have any remaining batter, just a little bit, you can kind of pour it over some of your toast, and that's going to not waste any of this great batter that we made. Okay, our bread is battered. Now it's time to cook our French toast. I've put the skillet over about medium-high heat. We just want to let this get nice and warm, and then it is just all about the butter. You could also use oil, but I find that frying the French toast in a layer of butter is just much more tasty, and it yields this nice, beautiful browned bread. So we're just going to spread some butter all over the pan and wait until it gets nice and bubbly. Our butter is sizzling. Now it's time to just fry these pieces of battered bread. Just lay them right in here. Again, if you only have a single griddle, that's fine. This is called a double griddle because, well, it fits over 2 burners. And we are just gonna put these right in here. French toast does not take long to make at all. We're just going to let these cook for maybe about a couple minutes on each side. Just kind of check them every now and then. Once they've gotten nice and brown and that batter's cooked, then you know you're done. These have only been cooking for a couple minutes. Let's give them a check. You can use either a spatula or just some tongs. Yeah, this is great. See? Nice and brown. This is exactly what you want. So we're just going to flip these over and cook them a couple more minutes. Okay, just a couple more minutes and it looks like we are done. Let's double check. Oh, this smells so good. And look at that. Beautiful French toast in a matter of minutes. And that's it. That is how you cook French toast. Now we're just going to put these on an awaiting plate. Now if you had more, you would just repeat the process, put them on the griddle, and either feed these to awaiting hungry mouths or put them in an oven to keep warm. Now you can add any topping that you like for French toast. Traditionally, butter and syrup are just perfect, but you could also use jam, you could use Nutella, you could even use something like mascarpone cheese to give it a nice, really rich flavor. Here I'm just gonna go the traditional route with a nice knob of butter right on top here. Just kind of let that melt right in. I've also got some nice maple syrup. This is the real stuff. And by the way, the difference between maple syrup and that like high fructose stuff, no comparison. If you can, go with the real stuff. It's really a lot better. So we'll just kind of pour this right on over. Now, if you want to really make it look like it came out of a restaurant, add some powdered sugar and do it like this. Grab a really fine sieve, something like this, and just put some powdered sugar right in here, and we're just going to tap it. And what that's going to do is that's going to rain down just this beautiful snowy flakes of powdered sugar. Okay, take a look at this. A big, beautiful plate of French toast. No, I'm not going to eat the whole plate, but, well, I got to eat some. That French toast is so sweet, yet it still has that nice sturdiness of the bread, and the extra bit of powdered sugar, syrup, and butter has gone a long way in making this even more delicious. So that is how to make restaurant-worthy French toast in just minutes at home. I hope you liked this. Try this out and let me know what you think. My name is Chef Matt. This is I Want to Cook. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so glad that you are here. Oh wait, I was going to show you another secret way of making French toast, right? Well, thanks for hanging to the end. Because guess what? If you've got a waffle iron, you can make waffle French toast. Check this out. Same deal. Get your waffle iron nice and hot. Put some butter or nonstick spray on it. Listen to that sizzle. And then put the toast right on the waffle irons. And here we go. Waffle French toast. Check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on I Want to Cook.